So we have the ACW Women's Championship on the line. Indi Hartwell, current champion, versus Vicious Vicki Venuto. Jonathan, we saw Vicious Vicki at the first show at the Rumble. She came in, made a little statement, interference on the first match. She had her chance in the six-pack challenge. Surprising at the end too, because I think she was knocked out of the ring at one point, kind of hid from the others under the ring, if you will, popped up at the end, thought she was going to win it right there and then, but she held her ground with Indi. So I feel like now that we're going to get a one-on-one match, this could be a whole different match for Indi right here, who's going to be defending her championship for the first time. So I mean, another match. I said this all night. Anything can happen. But what do you think about this match we got?
It's a test. It's a test for both of them, right? It's a test for Indi to prove that she belongs where she's at, and it's a test for Vicki to say that she's not just a person who's kind of moonlighting at wrestling. Like, this is her thing now. Yeah. This is her job. And so they both have different things to prove, but there's still a lot going on there. Indi Hartwell, you'd be hard-pressed to find somebody better as a wrestler, not just men, but women as well. I think that coming onto the independent scene, she's got a great run going. TNA, she's in there. And I think that seeing her at the last ACW show, I saw her and I saw a different side of her. A more focused side of her, and I'm looking forward to see what happens. Interesting enough, I just made this connection. Vicki Venuto might be in the next Adam Sandler movie, because if you know anything about Adam Sandler and his movies, Veronica Vaughn, Vicky Valancourt. So I don't know what's going on about this, but could be in Happy Gilmore 2 coming out soon. But Vicious Vicki Venuto, definitely not one to sleep on. I think that this match, ACW is bringing out the best in people, and I look no further than this match to prove that. And I think that I would say that Indi's going to hold on to this. There's only one first champion, that was Indi, but there is a second. There's always a second and possibly a third and a fourth. Vicky's going to have to really be studying tape right now. It's next week. She's going to have to be looking for weaknesses in Indi. I don't know that I've seen one.
Yeah. No, it's another close match. I mean, the six-pack challenge last show brought a different variable to the table, if you will. You got six girls going against each other. Anything can happen, right? And then it got narrowed down, and by the time it got narrowed down, now they're at like 50% energy, right? Like, they've already went through the rigmarole of this match, and now they had to fight each other at the very end. So, Vicki probably couldn't have, I think of it in like a video game, right? Like, she lost all of her power. Now she went to the 6-person challenge. Now she's got one person left. So we didn't get the full Vicious Vicki. So I think now that we're going to get the full Vicious Vicki Venuto in this match versus a fresh Indi Hartwell, it's going to be close. I mean, now it's one-on-one. It's a lot different than a 6-pack challenge. So I feel like, Vicki's been proving herself the past few shows, showing her why she's wants to be the queen of ACW, and this is her chance to step up and shine a little bit. And, Indi, man, it's not going to be an easy match. It's not going to be an easy way to retain this. So I feel like going into this, both of these women have a lot to prove. Once again, Indi being a former NXT Women's Champion, a tag team champion, coming out now being the first inaugural ACW champion, still showing her worth on the independents, if you will. It doesn't feel like the independents, though. It feels just like another major show. So, being able to do that, and with Vicki, she was a guest on our last show going into that 6-pack challenge, but now going into this, man, I'm hard-pressed to say that it could be anybody else except for Vicious Vicki with this match. I think she's going to possibly turn some heads and outlast Hartwell for the championship, and who knows what will happen. But, I mean, it's going to be a great women's championship match, and at the end of the day, you still got other women in the wing that could be up for whoever wins this championship that night.
It never stops. They're nipping at your heels, and, I mean, that's the thing. To be a champion, you have to be consistent, and you have to make sure that you're ready for the next thing. So, yeah, you can look at this match and say, like, I'm ready for Indi, or Indi can say she's ready for Vicki, but are you ready for the next?
No, for sure. And, will she rise to the occasion, or will Indi solidify her ACW reign? We'll see what happens.